As we have processed all waste records and released the final output, there are no open records left. This does not mean that they are not there. I remember there was a waste item called history something. Let's search for that. Under Tools Search you can define what you are looking for. Clicking the result takes you directly to the record. Also under Query we find several reports that also run on closed records. Let's see which records are batched without any further filtering. Well, that doesn't look like what I expected. If you encounter broken reports like this, go ahead and check which version of IIS you're running. If it's version 7 or higher, you need to amend the web.config file, for example by using Notepad. The file we are looking for is in inetpub www root rice and called web.config. Let's look for report viewer and copy this line from the system.web section so we can insert it further down under system.web server. In the handler section. We need to add a name and remove the validate attribute. Saving the file will restart the web application. Running the same report now should give us a list of all waste records that have been batched. The footer even tells us which filter criteria were applied. We'll now check what waste has been released, without further restricting the time frame. As expected, there is only one record, giving us the waste package name and release date. Since we didn't use sealed sources yet, this report is empty. But the next one let us search for waste items containing certain nuclides. Using the Ctrl key, we could select more than one. The activity date will be the reference for calculating the current activity of the results. But we'll leave the other filters blank for now, and the result tells us that only the historical waste item had such a gold nuclide defined, and also the current calculated total activity. The waste history can tell us how the overpack A was created. The first row is the current waste item with generation level 0. It does not have child records and was created by the parent record 21. Going through the ancestors, we'll find its parent with the ID 21, which was transferred and generated from the items 2, 12, 18 and 19. Generation level 2 lists those parent records and indicates that item 2 was directly entered into the database. The list of generations continues on the next page, where we find 17 and 1, both parents of 18 and 19. The list goes on, back to the initial input for every waste item in the flow sheet.